It's the 12th of July, a lot of marching going on today in Northern Ireland, but could Antonio Colak be about to march his way out of Ibrox? Welcome back to Folk Football, guys, and we are here for another transfer roundup. It's a daily transfer roundup, not much to talk about today, a little bit light on the subjects. However, we need to once again go back to Antonio Colak, because it looks like he is one step closer to leaving Rangers. Rangers have brought in multiple strikers this season, and it doesn't look like he is going to have a place in the team under Michael Beale. Now, we know Werder Bremen have been interested in Antonio Colak, but it looks like they might step up their interest, because their number one striker, FULLKRUG, has turned down a deal. He has not signed a new contract for Werder Bremen. It looks like the £17 million man could be leaving the Bundesliga outfit, therefore they will want to replace him. And that would be big boots to fill for Antonio Colak. Do you think he's up to the task? Personally, I think not. I'm not going to take away the fact that Antonio Colak is good at scoring goals. He's good at putting the ball in the back of the net. And I think his record at Rangers shows that he is a decent goal scorer. However, his overall game for me, I don't think he really does enough. And considering it would be a step up, maybe not in terms of club, but certainly in terms of league. The Bundesliga is a lot better than the Scottish Premiership. Is he the main man? Is he good enough to be the number one striker for a Werder Bremen? I'm not entirely sure. I would have to say no. I think he could be a decent squad player for Werder Bremen. I think he could be a decent backup striker, but is he good enough to be the number one at Werder Bremen? I don't think so.
He got 18 and 39 goals for Rangers, and there's still something about him that I just cannot grasp, that I think he's not good enough.
Put it this way, I don't think he's good enough to be the main man at Rangers, and I don't think he's good enough to be the main man at Werder Bremen. That's my opinions on Colak.
Yep, that's your opinions on Colak, and my final opinions on Colak are, I think it's just a question mark. I can't say for sure that I want rid of him. I can't say for sure that he needs to stay. I actually do not know. That is the blunt answer. I actually do not know. I need to see another season.
You do not know, but what we do know is Glenn Kamara is likely to leave Ibrox this year, and it seems like he has requested to leave. According to Ibrox News, he's actually demanded to leave Ibrox right now. There's multiple clubs interested in Glenn Kamara. His current market price, according to Transfer Market, is said to be 4.7 million. I think Rangers would probably do well at the moment to get 4.7 million for Glenn Kamara.
My sources are telling me that Leeds United are plotting a £5 million move.
£5 million move? Well, that'd be a mega piece of business for Rangers if they can get that. Be a massive...
Not quite the £20 million man, but 5 will do.
No, 5 will do. That would be
quarter of a £20 million man.
That would be an insane profit if Rangers can get 5 million. I think Glenn Kamara will leave Rangers. I think Michael Beale has strengthened the midfield area since he came in. I wouldn't be surprised if he strengthens it even more. And I just don't really see Glenn Kamara being a big part of Michael Beale's plans. And I think the time is right for Glenn Kamara to move on. Look, goodbye, 50k. No one can deny it. Is he the best player to ever play for Rangers? No, but he's been a good servant, especially when you consider that he only cost half of £100,000. So yeah, no, I think Glenn Kamara's been a good player, but it's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go. End of an era, 5 million, take it, rebuild.
It is time to go. And speaking of Rangers, former Rangers striker Kyle Lafferty is back in Scotland. Now, I spoke about this earlier. He has joined 7th tier Scottish side Johnston Borough. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm not surprised it's this low, because he left Kelly, he went to Linfield, and then proceeded to score no goals for Linfield. So yeah, I think the 6th tier of Scottish football's about right for...
That's a bit harsh, isn't it? I mean, I know we like to big up Scottish football, but surely he could do a job for a championship side.
Could he?
Could he not? League 1, League 2?
He didn't score any goals for Linfield.
Was he trying?
I don't know.
I just refuse to believe Kyle Lafferty, a guy that got all this Champions League experience and stuff. I mean,
Champions League experience?
Aye.
He's got a wee bit of Champions League You said that like he's won it a few times.
Well, he's won Scottish Cups and leagues for Rangers. I'm good enough.
What age is he now? Like 34?
35. Now, apparently, Borough Johnson, or Johnston Borough, whatever they're called, have a plan, and they have sold this plan to Kyle Lafferty, but it's like...
He's 45.
Even if their plan is to gain automatic promotion back to back. I mean, it would take you, what, 3 years till you get into the Scottish League 2? That would make Kyle Lafferty 38. That's if you win back-to-back promotion every season without fail. I don't really see what the big plan is here. The only thing I can assume is this team have a bit of money. Maybe they've got a rich owner. and Kyle Lafferty's been given a good
A
contract.
rich owner in the 6th tier of Scottish
Well, they did
football.
sign Graham Dorrans as well.
Why is they not taking over Olivia or something?
Could this be the new Gretna?
It could be.
Could be. Speaking of taking over, though, we've got a shake-up at Ross County, and Jack Baldwin is taking over as the new club captain for the 2023-2024 season. Ross Laidlaw will be the new vice-captain, and this shake-up happens after former club captain for last season, Keith Watson, moved on and joined Championship side Raith Rovers after not being offered a new deal in Dingwall. What's your thoughts on the new appointment? What's your thoughts on Keith Watson after helping keep Ross County alive and in the division, not being offered a new deal and having to go and sign for Raith Rovers?
That's pretty poor. No loyalty for Ross County. It's a weird one, isn't it? I don't understand why they wouldn't just keep him. But Ross County doing what they do, and I think they could go down. I know we hyped up Motherwell, but unless there's serious, I was going to say backing, they're not going to. That whole what was it? The hype promo about them. Oh, we have to give a player $2,000 instead of $1,000 because they need that extra grand to come and live in the Highlands. Yeah, not remember that?
No, when was this?
The Sky Sports game between them and Aberdeen.
Why do they need an extra grand?
They were hyping this like, oh, to get players to come to the Highlands, you have to give them extra money. It's like, what the fuck? What?
I've never heard this in my life.
I don't understand why that is.
Probably because the only thing up in the Highlands is fucking sheep and it's not a really good place to live, but Aberdeen seem to attract
It's
players.
not a really good place to live, but fucking getting shanked in the middle of Glasgow, that's where it's at.
That's where it's at, brother. And finally, Alistair Johnson, still struggling with injury. I'm not going to make up some fake news about a big transfer because Celtic fans would probably shit themselves. It looks like he's staying at Celtic, but he might not be back for the start of the season. He's still got an injury. He's still not returned to training. And reports are saying that he could miss the first few games for Celtic. Now, would that include the Old Firm game? We know that Celtic play Rangers on the 4th game of the season, and the reports, especially Daily Record, are saying that he's set to miss the first few games of Celtic's season. Now, even if he is available for the Old Firm game, I think him playing no football for the previous couple of months before that would not be an ideal preparation, and this could be a big blow, because I think Alistair Johnson, arguably, maybe Celtic's best player since he signed in January.
It's all falling apart for Celtic, isn't it?
It is. Thoughts on Alistair Johnson?
Yeah, I'd be glad if he misses the first few games of the season. So
I can understand why people think he should be in a team like a combined 11 over Tavernier. I know Tavernier gets the goals, but I can understand why.
He's a good player. I'm not going to dispute it, but Captain Tav all the way.
I tell you what, you don't even miss Juranovic.
No, you don't.
And Juranovic was talked up to be on the verge of world class.
If we
Barca,
sold Tav,
Man United,
if we sold Tav,
Rangers would miss him.
Yeah, Alistair Johnson's exactly what you would want to replace him.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that just shows you how good Alistair Johnson is. The fact that people are it might even be an upgrade on Juranovic. So yeah, I think Alistair Johnson's a big player, and it could be a big miss for Celtic if he doesn't make the start of the season. That's it, guys, for the transfer roundup today. Let us know your thoughts down below. Big news is Antonio Colak looking like he will be leaving Rangers and will be going to the Bundesliga. And will he replace Werder Bremen's big striker, the big Croatian up front? That's it, guys. Till next time. Peace.